Good afternoon, and yes, it is now time to talk sports, where we'll start with matters to do with rugby, where focus turns to the 5th round of the HSBC World 7 Series in Las Vegas this weekend in the United States of America. That is where Kenyan will kick off on Saturday 2 a.m. Kenyan time. The Sevens team will get their campaign underway at 2:44 a.m. against France in Pool A. But before that, it is all about ODI Dance for Shujaa as they wait for the kickoff.
Somebody get loud for Kenya! I'm telling you right now, you got to party with these guys.
Yes, it's party time for Shujaa, but let's wait and see. They need to be very, very comfortable when they go to that pitch and maybe get some dancing moves on the pitch and be able to secure the victory in Las Vegas. Now, Manchester City are closer to winning the Premier League title after comprehensively beating Arsenal for the second time in 5 days. Goals from Bernardo Silva, David Silva, and also Leroy Sané at the Emirates Stadium extended the City's lead on top of the log to 16 points. With 10 games remaining, they need only 5 victories to secure the title.
Welbeck was the first one to get stuck in on those challenges. Here is Sané. Missed out De Bruyne. Came to Bernardo Silva, who scores exquisitely. It's another gorgeous Manchester City goal. Bernardo Silva with the artful brushstroke this time. Sané. Clear of Mustafi. Set for Aguero. Nicked on for David Silva. That's beautiful. Oh, that is so good. They play their own game in their own time. And my goodness me, it's a joy to watch. Just sumptuous. You're watching the beautiful game now. You're watching... But lovely take and turn from Aguero. De Bruyne alongside. De Bruyne's pass. Kyle Walker. Leroy Sané touches it in for 3. City have ripped through Arsenal again. Arsenal haunted and taunted and beaten after barely half an hour on their own patch by the champions in waiting. There's a blue moon over North London at the moment.
Now, Guardiola's side are 30 points clear of Arsenal, and with their 16 points lead over Manchester United restored, they could win the title in over a month when they face Manchester United on 7th April. Pep is, however, taking it easy.
It's not the opponents, it's not the amount of fixtures, it's the conditions, the weather condition, the pitches, the many, many circumstances. So, and we spoke, we cannot relax because it's big enough, the Premier League, and we work a lot for now, think about it, it's already done. In life, it's done when it's done. When it's not done, it still can happen. Because, okay, you have distance, but nobody can assure you you cannot lose games in a row. Nobody can assure you. It doesn't matter what happened in the past. In the past, the most important thing is when we drop points, immediately we won games. And that's why we are in that position. After beat Arsenal 3 days ago, 4 days ago, come back here in front of their fans, they have pride. Always you can think a lot of points in front, you can relax, or you can, and we did the opposite.
Now, the chance of there's only one Arsene Wenger coming from the stands in the final stages of the Manchester City against Arsenal game. But sadly for Arsenal, those chances were coming from the citizens of visiting fans. Wenger is, however, still confident that he might salvage the season for the Gunners.
The reality in life is nothing is permanent. It's down to you how you respond and what kind of focus and effort you show to change things around.
Can we move on to Brighton now?
Yes, but they need some time to adapt, and things change quickly in sport. You know, that's part of modern sport as well. You have to accept that, and every game.
Now, for obvious reasons, Arsenal fans have a lot to say after that beating against the English Premier League leaders. But let's listen in what Kelechi, one of Arsenal fans, is pointing out as the problems are troubling the Gunners.
Then go pose, then go set, then go waka pass, then go look, then go pose, then go set, then go waka pass, then go look, and they go level again. Level, oh, Tijara, Asera, oh, Tijara, oh, Tijara. You see, I'm not here, I don't want to shout, you understand? Because it's clearly a lack of confidence. What you can see, there's a lack of confidence. Nobody wants to tackle, it's safe passing. No, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. Take the ball. Hey. Nobody wants to tackle. Your highest whatever player missed a penalty. If you don't have confidence, just shoot it straight. That is it. That is
should we give him another couple of years?
No.
I'm just asking.
You see, he's a politician. He's a politician. Now, fans, please, let me condole you people too, please. I know it's hard. It's hard for me. You understand? Mass Africa, mass freezing here. You understand?
Yeah, the question is still there. Will actually Arsene Wenger leave that side, or will he stay? It's just a matter of time. Let's wait and see what transpires, maybe before or even after the end of the season. Now, from English Premier League, let's talk La Liga, where Lionel Messi's stunning free kick was not enough for Barcelona as a controversial penalty earned Las Palmas a 1-1 draw on Thursday to throw the La Liga's title race wide open. Barcelona will host Atletico Madrid this coming Sunday.
It's going to be Messi. 1-0 to Barcelona. Leo Messi does it again. This man, every time we see him play, shows us something that looks impossible. And once again, Leo Messi makes the difference.
Well, boos and whistles around the Gran Canaria Stadium. The fans incensed that Leo Messi was given this free kick after.
Against Marc-Andre ter Stegen, up steps the big Argentine number 9 into the roof of the net. That, Duncan McMath, is an unstoppable penalty, even if you're the greatest goalkeeper in the world.
Now, reports are now suggesting that Tottenham Hotspurs are interested in a shock raid for Borussia Dortmund star Marco Reus. But let's leave that aside. The Spurs are eager to finish the 2017-2018 season on a high.
The cold conditions will do little to distract Spurs from achieving their targets this season. Competing on 3 fronts, the team recognise that they can't afford to let their recent standards slip.
The most important period of the season, because it's the moment that you can win and you can lose everything that you built before, and that's why it's quite exciting when you want to compete against the best. You need to be ready from February until May to give your best and to have no regret.
Spurs have had a tendency to finish the season strongly. Last March, they started the month by beating Everton 3-2 at home. That result sparked a winning run of 8 league matches. Hugo Lloris believes the squad have learned from what has gone before and are capable of repeating that success, if not bettering it.
We built some experience together, as a team, through different competition, like the Champions League last season, where we failed, and in Premier League too, we did well. We finished second and third, and we dealt a bit with that pressure, because when you, as I said, when you enter in this moment of the season, the pressure is becoming bigger and bigger.
Yes, Tottenham Hotspur is a very comfortable and very confident team, and we know all that talk about the London rivalry for them against Arsenal. And now it seems like Tottenham Hotspur are the ones who are getting a better against Arsenal. But those talks will be there for some time, and we wait and see if Arsenal will remain on the 6th position on the English Premier League log, or Tottenham Hotspurs will have what it takes to finish above the best 4 teams in the English Premier League and make sure that Tottenham Hotspurs are on the other side, or sorry, Arsenal on the other side, are not amongst the best teams. Now let's talk about Chelsea, where on Monday, Victor Moses was crowned the 2018 Nigeria Federation Player of the Year. That is after edging out Leicester City's Wilfred Ndidi and also Lobby Stars' Anthony Okpotu. The player is confident that Chelsea has a lot to offer under the manager Antonio Conte.
Obviously go out there and do the backs and make the fans and the manager and the everyone in the club proud again, because we went 13 games unbeaten last season, so why can't we do it again? We've got a good manager here. Everyone is we are definitely behind him. We all want to play for him. He's got a passion for the game as well, and he encourages us very well, and it's always keep us going. Working hard in training. It's all about work, really, and just want us to give 110% every game.
We're talking about all the troubles in London, and yes, another team that is facing a lot of troubles is Chelsea, because the future of their manager, Antonio Conte, is not clear, but the players are still confident and optimistic. They're saying they will play for the manager, and yes, they know they are the defending champions. Things might not be going their way, but they still have a lot to offer. But just a matter of games, we will see where they will be able to finish on that log. Swansea City on the other side, their manager, Carlos Carvalhal, believes that his team has a psychological advantage over the relegation rivals due to the recent run of form. The Swans will face West Ham side on Saturday, which have won one of their last 5 league games and sit 3 points clear of the relegation zone.
We was really bad, far away from the relegation, from the line of water, and in this moment we are there. So, but we are progressing. I don't know about the points, but we're in the last 8 games or 9 games, we are one of the teams that achieve more points in the competition. So this, of course, means that we are strong.
Yes, we're talking about Carlo Carvalhal, and when he came to Swansea, he has transformed that team. We talk about the relegation scare down there. Yes, we know Crystal Palace was down there for some time. We know Swansea was also down there for some time. Right now, West Brom is a struggling team, but they still remain confident that maybe they'll be able to salvage some points and make sure that they don't get down on that draw. But Swansea, for them on that other side, they're also eager to star against West Ham in a game that will be very, very critical for the West Ham fans and also for David Moyes, who will want to win against Swansea. Now let's talk about NBA, where Isaiah Thomas has scored a season-high 29 points to Randall and edge 25, and also to beat Lakers and continue with their superb form against the Miami defense. The game was actually very competitive, and after it all, it was 131 against 113 victory over the Heat.
Miami, though, on a 9-2 run. Dragic has their last 5 points. Alley-oop! Adebayo, bam, bam, Adebayo.
By their largest margin.
Kuzma hit one a moment ago. This time he challenges, and Adebayo beats him.
Down to him.
Now it's the biggest lead. 54-40. Wade, baseline with Alonzo. Draped all over him, yet he makes it anyway. Shoots, and the Lakers up against it. They're going to have to fire it up, and they do. Lopez right before the buzzer. 6 assists. Thomas in the 2-man game with Zubac. Up it goes, and it finds the bottom of the net. Yes, sir. And it's Isaiah's turn to quarterback. He'll survey the floor. Minute and a half into the 4th and final. Isaiah on its way again.
Richardson was covered and went on the inside.
And Adebayo made it. Thomas, lob underneath. What a lob, and throw it.
Now, when you talk about the NBA and we look at where the Heat are actually on the Eastern Conference, Miami Heat is on the 8th position. The results are not coming the way they expect them to come, but it's still a force to reckon with. But wait and see what will happen on that side. Now, the NBA leading Houston Rockets on the other side capped a perfect month with a victory of 105-92 against the Los Angeles Clippers to strengthen their winning streak to 14 games. The victory kept the Rockets atop of the Western Conference, leading to the reigning NBA champions, Golden State Warriors, who yesterday beat Wizards 109-101 in Washington.
And then Danilo Gallinari's barely played as Tobias Harris with the basket and a 3-point opportunity. I think it was certain. to work.
I thought it was going to be...
Oh, man, hard. Oh, he stared at Wesley Johnson, and then he hits a three. Wow. He put him on the deck, and then he hesitated. You're in L.A. right now doing the game? Carroll able to collect and stop. 7 shots, 6 of 6 at the foul line. Capella able to get on the ground. How about that play by Clint Capella?
Did something dirty.
And also you consider the history here, recent history. Again, the last time they played here is Tobias Harris takes it to the rim and slams it down.
Healthy, he is a tough matchup on the offensive end and an underrated defender.
Harrell with a three-point opportunity. Montrezl Harrell layup by Rivers. Paul, great no-look pass to Capella. They had won 5 in a row until losing tonight. Chris Paul scoops it up and in for his third.
We know there has been a lot of talks about the Formula One 2017 and also the 2018 season. You talk about the beautiful new machines that will be doing duty for the different drivers. Yes, Formula One Mercedes have themselves a very, very beautiful car. On the other side, we know what is happening for the likes of Alonso on their side. But for Formula One world champion Lewis Hamilton, he's a very, very competitive guy. And yes, in the first week of the preseason testing, he was very, very impressive, getting the better times. And he's saying, Barcelona, here I come, and I need to be at my best.
The fourth and final day of Formula One testing took place at Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya on Thursday, as the teams fine-tuned their preparations for the 2018 season. After snow pretty much wiped out Wednesday's racing, the drivers had to deal with a wet track in the morning session. Mercedes' Valtteri Bottas topped the timesheets with an effort of 1 minute 24.319 seconds in his 58 laps. Renault's Nico Hülkenberg, who had 41 laps, was second fastest. However, in the afternoon, world champion Lewis Hamilton had the opportunity to strut his stuff. He drove 68 laps on Thursday, while also setting the fastest time of the week, 1 minute 19.333 seconds. Stoffel van der Woon also put in a solid effort, recording the second fastest time of the day. He'll hope to give some of the veterans a true run for their money when the season gets underway.
Yes, it will be a speedy 2018 season, and I bet you also love speed.
I do love speed, but just watching it, or not being in the car, you know, for now. But great updates on sports there. Moses Swahisi bringing us to a close on this edition of News Desk. Many thanks for watching. Many thanks for your feedback on social media on the stories I've been running this afternoon. Do stay tuned to Ktn News. Coming up next is Business Today, and later on the trading bell on the latest in business.